C Shield himself, looking handsome. Truly, truly handsome. I feel like I gotta point this out, but his skin really cleared up. I don't know if you guys remember him, but he looks good. Very nice, very nice. Alright, so moving on to some stats here. C is at a 64% win rate. He's third in line after Bisu and Killer, who are the top with the 75-66% win rates. He's playing against, he's Terran, he's playing against a Zerg player, and his win rate against Zerg is 68%, his best matchup. The Zerg player is, what? I thought he was playing against Quanro. Was there a last-minute substitution? He's actually playing against PianO, also known as Oregon, by the way. PianO and Oregon are pretty similar, right? So we're actually going to see TVT here. All right, so let's ignore what I just said. Go back a second here. C's TVT win rate is 67%, just 8% below his TVZ win rate. So still pretty solid. I mean, anything above 60 is pretty strong. And as we look at PianO, his TVT win rate is, oh god, it's 37%. This may end up being a stomp. I don't know. We'll have to see. His overall win rate, though, is 64%. He's actually tied with C for technically 4th place, then, for best win rate. Excuse me. So this is going to be an interesting game, isn't it? They are playing on also Debian, as we just watched that map. This is going to be significantly different, though, than the TVZ that we just witnessed, in that they don't have mutas. That's the difference. Terran don't have mutas. But it looks like we're going to get started here in just a moment. Let's check it out. I'm going to skip ahead. I don't have the patience. StarCraft! Hungry Up Starz League with Kongdu. Oh, isn't that screen beautiful? I loved, like, typing, what did they do, what did they do, what did they do, go, 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 right before the game started, every time. Alright, TVT. We've got C. I'm assuming they're going to start with C. Did they start with C? C, the yellow Terran, in the bottom left of the map. Again, this is a 3-player map, so you got bottom left, top left, and basically middle, top right. And the red Terran is going to be PianO, going by the tag of Oregon today. Again, PianO's Oregon, same general family. Very clever of him to skip out on the PianO tag and go to Oregon. And yeah, so looking forward to a TVT match. I haven't seen a TVT match in Broodwar in 3 years, at least. And you have to remember, TVT matches were much different than TVT matches today. You didn't have Tank Viking. You did have a lot of drops, but it was a different animal. You could get away with Vulture run-bys. I guess you did have some similar things like Hellion-type run-bys. There was no such thing as a 1-1-1. So, I mean, really, there was just a big difference in general play. And, oh, we got a fangirl here. That could be, like, one of their wives or something. I really don't know. I would imagine it's probably one of their wives. I'm just reading into the situation. I could be way off. Could be an escort. And C might have just got caught. It's possible. Like, I told you not to come here, woman. You're going to get me in trouble. I'm on TV. Gas going down, though, for Oregon, PianO. Do you want to call him something else? Same going down for C. So we've got a mirror build and a mirror matchup, which would be expected. It's very rare for a Terran not to go into gas fairly early on. But we're not seeing any cheese, and we're also not seeing a quick expo for anyone. So far, pretty even. Pretty even. Gas done for C. He's collecting up, and I would imagine the same is occurring for our friend PianO. I got to say, I feel like I'm rooting a little bit for C, just because he's got a more of a presence in the foreigner scene than anyone else for the most part. So it's great to see him playing here again. And I'm very excited for him. I'm hoping that he does well in this tournament. It'd be good to see him move forward through the group stages. Factory getting dropped for C, and it looks like we've got the same happening a couple of seconds later for our friend PianO. Playing us a song. The song of APM on a mechanical keyboard. It's probably real beautiful. Hello, Hanzo2. Welcome to the stream. Thanks for joining up tonight. Ellis of Aco, you love the grills, don't you? Fangirls have gone downhill. Now, I was thinking about this earlier. So, you had fangirls of yesteryear, right? Oh, we got a follower. Who do we got? Zentrix, thanks for following the pub. Cheers. Welcome and enjoy yourself while you stay. So here's my theory. It's really, really complicated. Broodwar fangirls aged. That's it. That's the entire theory. Just like we aged. I'm 32 and I still love Broodwar. They're no longer 14-year-old high school girls in bloomers and whatever else Korean girls wear to high school. They are now 20 plus, 30 plus year old fangirls, most likely. We've all aged. Broodwar hasn't. Actually, Broodwar's aged a bit too, but that doesn't make any sense. All right, let's get back to the game here. But that's my theory, by the way, that everyone just aged. There's no new fangirls. It's just the same ones. Double Starport coming out for PianO. That's an interesting build. It looks like we may be seeing some Wraiths coming out. I'd be curious to see if C actually has scanned that. No expansions on the horizon, it looks like. I don't see anything being built. Something is proxied or floating over. It might be a factory floating over. There's the Vulture taking out a couple of Marines. He's going to go through really easily. Nothing else is being made. There's nothing for the factory out of PianO's base. He's just making something out of the starports, but it can take him a while. He's got a tank. But that's it. And the Vulture's going to outrun the tank, and C's got a starport of his own. He knows exactly what's coming his way. He's going to probably get an... Oh, he doesn't get the SCV. The tank's range is just too great for that Vulture. But Vultures take 3 shots for SCVs anyway. 2 shots for everything else. But the SCVs, you got to remember, have the extra hit points because, you know, every race has their own little special thing. Or a little difference in their miners. Terran had... Well, they had to have beefier... miners because they build buildings, and so it'd be kind of unfair for them to lose their building builders in 2 hits. Race heading down to C's camp though, and C knows this is coming. He's got a proxy starport. The question is he going to try to intercept, or is he going to head up on his own and do exact his own revenge and damage? It's Wraiths versus a tank. That tank's going to get taken out. I wonder if he's going Goliath. He's getting the armory. Armory's done. Goliath's being built. Wraiths are in trouble. A Wraith out for C himself, but he's only got 1 against the 2 that are out for PianO. PianO may be able to take out a couple of SCVs. They take 1 down. Marine it out. Marine. Oh! Fail micro. Marines are taking out the race. It looks like the race are going to be able to manage to take out the Marines after all. And he is going to keep a barracks in there to try to buy some time. The race are going to trade, and C is able to clean up the 2 race that were in the space. And he's got 2 tanks. He managed to save that 1 tank because he absorbed a lot of hits. It sucks to try to kill a tank with a Wraith. They only do like 6 damage, maybe 8 damage. I think it was 6 damage though. So remember, it takes forever. They do great against other air. And the Goliath is on the field. But we have a nice tank Marine force coming out on the way for PianO, and C may be in trouble here. He's trying to micro those. Oh, but he loses another tank, and at this point, he's in a lot of trouble against PianO. PianO is taking down the tanks and potentially these Wraiths. And this might be all she wrote, man, for C over here. 3 tanks are now in the main base. The Goliath's not going to be able to stop that. He's got a couple of SCVs in repair. And he's seizing up outside the base. He's pushing in. He's got the damaged tank being repaired. He's trying to repair the race, but you know that he's got 2 starports, making race of his own. And this is probably it for C. He is going to probably take a loss at this point to PianO. He's playing his final death song for him right now as he loses a factory. And he tries to lift it to salvage whatever he can, but it's too late. The race is going to take it out even faster. Oh, he's got 3 race versus 2, so C might be able to take out the race, but he's losing 1. Marines are coming in. I don't know if they... It sounded like they might have stimmed. No, they didn't stim. They're moving pretty slow. But they're going to be enough deterrence that these race aren't going to be able to clear out the damage that is being done at the front door quick enough before he loses everything. SCVs are coming off the mineral line, guys. This is serious business. He's repairing something. I don't know what. They go in for the tanks, but there's vultures there, and this is going to be GG. There is no recovering from this. Bunker is going down in the base, in the face of C, and he can't do anything at all. A couple of Marines dropping in the base after he landed the bunker, but it's too little too late. Even if he cleans this up, guys, it's most likely game over. He's got those repairing SCVs, and again, it takes so much for a Wraith to kill, and now Wraith's coming in, and that's it. There's nothing else. He's got a couple of Goliaths. They're taking pot shots from the tanks. Factories burning, low econ, can't do much. Vulture in the main base, taking out the barracks. He couldn't build the reinforcements if he wanted. The bunker has now got a Marine in it, and C does not want to give it up. He's like, I just started playing this game. I can't lose yet. But Broodwar is not a very forgiving game, and GG coming in from C. Good game, guys. Good game. So, a little bit of an upset there. 37% win rate TVT player PianO taking out C, who had the overwhelming odds in his favor at a 67% win rate. And a map that they got an early scout on. He even saw the double starport, but he wasn't able to react in time, and that cost him the game. So it might have been a bit of a build order win. Looks like we got a stream skip here again. But that's going to be it. So GG, thanks for joining us for the first few rounds, and for the YouTube users, we're cutting it here. Thanks, guys.